Good afternoon, everyone, or good evening. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there watching. Today, I am coming back to you with another video. This is Tracy. Yes, I want you to subscribe, like, share, and comment. Today, I am making a quick and affordable, easy tamale pie. Yes, I am. This recipe requires ground beef, okay? I personally don't eat ground beef, so I am using ground turkey, okay? I'm using ground turkey. If you can see that. Lean ground turkey, that's what I'm using. So let's go ahead and get started. I will give you all the instructions step by step, okay? Make sure your hands are clean. We're going to go ahead and put our ground turkey in our pot, in our skillet. Make sure you break it up real good. Make sure your hands are clean. Okay, I'm using ground turkey. You can use ground beef. It requires ground beef, but I'm using ground turkey. Again, it's very lean. It doesn't have a lot of fat in it. And once you season it really well, you won't know the difference. I promise you. I promise you that. Let's go ahead and get this started. I have cut up one whole onion. I'm going to put the whole onion in here and let that cook. Ground turkey doesn't take a lot to cook. Doesn't take long to cook. So let's get this started. It doesn't have a lot of fat in it, so I might put a little bit of olive oil in here to get some fat in there. Just a little, just to get some fat in there, because it doesn't have a lot of fat. It doesn't have a lot of fat in it. So let's go, let that go ahead and cook, and I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, I am back, and it's taking a little bit longer than I planned, but it's doing it. It's getting there. And this is lean. I might have to put a little bit more oil in here, olive oil, because it's not, I don't want it to stick to my pan. Let me put a little bit more oil in there. Because we want a little bit of fat. And that was olive oil. Okay. There we go. Let's let this cook a while longer before we do the next step. You want to constantly chop up your meat. You don't want it too chunky. Let's let that go for a while, and I'll be right back, you guys. All right, it's going. Welcome back, you guys. It's going really good. Oh, yeah. Let me turn this fire down some. Now, I have my oven preset to 350. I have a pan. You can use the glass pan. I have an aluminum pan that I got from Walmart, because I'm actually making this for my mother-in-law, and I'm taking it to her. So you can use the long pie pan, the glass pan. Okay. Okay, so let's start adding our ingredients. I'm going to add about to taste, a teaspoon of black pepper, and it's to taste. Of course, my garlic powder. I hope it's zoomed in good. Teaspoon of that. I'm going to add a little chili powder. 1 to 2 tablespoons of this to taste. Okay, zoomed in. And let me let this zoom in. This is the black pepper. Zoomed in. And the garlic powder. Zoomed in. All right. We rocking and rolling, y'all. You're also going to need the meat that I got was 3 pounds. So you're going to need 2 of the taco seasoning, 2 packets of taco seasoning. I use McCormick. Give that a good shake down. Second one I'm putting in. All right. Give this a good stir. Gently. I think I misjudged my pan again. Should have used a bigger one. Because we're going to use 1 can of the, depending on how loose you want it. You don't want it too loose. You don't want it too thick. Of the, of the enchilada sauce. Give that a nice stir. You want all your ingredients mixed in really good. Now I'm going to put the lid on this and let it simmer, but first we're going to do our next step. I have 1 large can of enchilada sauce. Can you see it? Red enchilada sauce, we're going to pour that in. I also have a small can. So I use 1 big and 1 small, okay? I'm going to put that in a second. First I want to get all this mixed in good. Because I want to judge it. I don't want it too loose. That 1 large can might be enough. I bought this just in case. But we don't want this too loose, too runny. So I'm going to let this simmer and then we're going to see how that goes. And I'm giving you step-by-step instructions. Now, while this is simmering, I have already made my cornbread mix. I use 2 boxes of the regular cornbread. Now, can you see it? I use 2 boxes of the cornbread. Okay, you want to follow the instructions on the cornbread on the back of the box. I also use 1 cup of regular cornmeal because I don't want this too sweet, and this makes it sweet. Okay, so this is the cornbread box. One cup of the, again, of the regular cornmeal, which helps it not be so sweet. Cuts down some of the sweetness. Now, if you use Jiffy, that's totally sweet. This cornbread mix I bought is not that sweet, but it does have some sweetness in it. So I definitely wanted to put in the cornmeal. Okay? Definitely wanted to do that. Let's let this simmer. I'll put the lid on, and we'll be back. Okay, welcome back. I wanted to fix my zoom camera so you can see the actual box. Okay, this is the actual box. I use 2 of these, okay? And you want to follow the instructions on the back, okay? And then I use, again, a cup of cornmeal. Here's the pan that I'm using, okay? Now, for the next step, what we're going to do is, let me adjust some things around here, and I'll be right back. Welcome back, you guys. First thing you want to do is put your cornmeal a little bit on the bottom of your pan. Make sure your pan is clean. Get all that in here. A nice amount on the bottom. Okay. Next step. You're going to use mild cheddar cheese. I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of the cheese on the bottom of this, well, you know, on the bottom layer. On top of the cornbread mix. Make sure you get that all spread it around really good. All spread it around real good. The rest of this I am putting in my cornbread mixture. And the reason why I'm doing that is because when I put this top layer on and I put it in the oven, I do not want my cheese to burn. I don't want my pie to be burnt, okay? This next process, I am a fan of olives, okay? So I'm putting some olives on mine. Peeled and cut sliced olives, black olives. So let's start, excuse me, by putting our mixture on the bottom of the pan, on the top layer. Of the cornbread mixture. Spread it nice and evenly. And this is so easy and it's so affordable, you guys. And you know what? I forgot a process. Got my corn. I forgot my corn. Now normally you would cook this in there. I forgot my corn. But it's okay. I'm going to put the rest of this in this pan here and stir it up. This mixture is already really hot, so it'll be okay. I'm so sorry, you guys. It's hot up in this kitchen. Okay. Now, I'm going to spread my olives on top. Make sure you have enough meat in here. This is a simple dish, and it's so good, you guys. Doesn't matter how it looks. It's a pie. It's not gonna be pretty. Now I put my cheese, the rest of my cheese, in my rest of my cornbread mixture. I'm stirring it around right now. Oops. And let's gently put the top layer on. Nice and pretty. Nice and pretty. Spread it around. All right. Put a few olives on top. I'm going to make a second pan with the rest of that. Put my olives on top. Now again, the reason why I put my cheese, the last one for this top layer, is because I don't want my cheese to burn. Okay, cheese burns, and I don't want that. So I'm going to put this in the oven. It's been preheated to 350, and I'll be back. I will be back, you guys. Okay, welcome back. Welcome back, you guys. So this has been cooking for about almost 45 minutes. It is done. And this is the end result. It's still hot. I don't want to cut it because it's going to fall all apart. I hope you enjoyed this recipe. Please give it a thumbs up, like, share, and comment. Again, this is a fast, easy, quick, affordable tamale pie. Okay, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and I see you in the next video. Peace.